Okay guys, so you found a great deal on Temu on night vision scopes. And if you don't wear glasses, there's not a problem. Most likely you got good vision, you could read up close, okay? You can, if you can read a piece of paper about, I would say about 3 inches from your face, maybe 4 inches, 5 inches from your face, then you're okay with purchasing those Temu night visions. They're, there are some out there that are good, some out there that are not, okay? I'm just telling you, I've already had to return one because it had absolutely no glass. It had absolutely no glass to focus in the eyepiece, okay? So in this case right here, what they had on that one that I returned, this rubber piece was right here, and it had absolutely no glass between the camera and your eye, okay? So unless you had perfect vision, I mean, I got up close to it and I still couldn't focus in on the crosshair. All right, now this one, the way it comes in, if you have no glasses, you got perfect vision, you're gonna enjoy this little scope. It's pretty good. The only thing is when you take a video, the crosshair won't show up on the video. All right, so this is one model that I ordered. Okay, all right, and this one is another one. Now, this one is from Magari, okay? And I'm sure you'll see this one on one of my other videos. And you'll also, I think it's on the Notos. And what else did I put it on? Well, anyway, I put this on the Notos, and I couldn't push up far enough. You'll see the video. I couldn't push up far enough to get onto the eyepiece. With that one, with this one, okay? So I ordered another rail that brings it up a little bit and then pushes it back towards me, so I don't have to go so far up front, so I can focus in on it. So anyway, now this one does not have a name. It came from Temu. It's a lot more expensive. There's a lot more features in it. I think the picture's a lot clearer. I haven't tried the infrared light, but it also comes with, this doesn't have any way of covering your lenses. This one at least has a cover. When you have your rifle pointing up, at least you're not going to get dust in it, okay? But I'm going to do a review on just this one on the Notos. So, I'll do it on the Notos. But for right now, what we're going to talk about is if you wear glasses and you're trying to get the focuses, it's not going to happen. So let's talk about the first way. I'll put this down. Let's talk about the first thing I did to fix this one, okay? I was reading the comments and everybody was talking about this scope and the fact that people with glasses couldn't focus in on it. Didn't matter. I actually cut a tube and added a tube from here to here, and I actually uninstalled this by turning it out and then increasing the distance by about 3/4 of it, half an inch to 3/4 of an inch was what it needed more in order to focus the eyepiece. All right. I was reading the comments about the scope, and one guy said, well, do this. They make these acrylic magnifying glass cards that you can stick in your wallet. All right. What I did is I took off this eyepiece, set it on top of one of those cards, but I found out that you need to center it in, the card is made with multiple magnifying glasses in circles, and there's a center point. What you need to do is you need to make sure when you put your scope right over that center. Then with a permanent marker, and don't do it there's a rough side and a smooth side, do it on the smooth side. Set it on top of that card and draw, with a Sharpie, draw a black circle around it. And then score it with an X-Acto knife. Take your time, okay? It's acrylic. Score it, and then turn it around and score it on the other side. Now, I bought three cards, and I sacrificed 2, and I finally got 1, okay? And even it has a little chip, because they do crack real easy. So I chipped it up all the way to the scoring, and then I took my Dremel, and I Dremeled it really, really smooth. This fits perfect inside here, and then you just snap on your eyepiece. No glue or anything. You can put this on there. Now, I would put it with the rough side in and the smooth side out. But this is not very clear. This is acrylic, not glass. So the picture is a little foggy. Okay? Your video is fine, but it's just you're seeing everything through a haze. Okay? So that was the first solution, and it worked. Okay? But it only worked with no glasses. As soon as I put glasses on, this one won't work. Okay? All right. So I know you've seen this on the table. This is a Gamo scope. Okay? It comes with almost every, well, not just this model. There's almost every pellet gun manufacturer puts one of these scopes in their guns just to start off. It's a 4-power scope. This one is from Gamo. All right. Now this is pretty much useless. It's not very good. Okay. But inside there is one glass in the front. Okay. There is 3 glasses over here. There's another one on the end, and then there's another one further in. Actually, there's actually 2 more. One, 2, 3, 4. So there's actually another one inside between the first glass, which is the first glass on the outside. Then there's a glass, and then there's this one. Okay. All right. This one, and I can't take this one out, but that was okay because I needed it to be this round, this size. When I took it out of here, it was too small. It kept falling out. But anyway, let me show you what it looks like. Basically, it's a piece of glass, and I over-exaggerated here. What it is it's convexed on one side and concurved on the other side. All right, listen up. Okay, I had a hard time getting this thing. I actually literally tore it apart. Okay, I tore it apart in order to get it to work right, to get it to come out. Okay, but I got what I needed out of this one. All right. Fortunately, on this one, the size fits perfect inside here. You can see the bubble of glass right there. This fits perfect. All I did was just take the glass, and I used a paper towel so I don't get it all dirty. What I did is, oh, by the way, I'll tell you about that. Wash it first in your sink. Okay, get all the dust off of it first. Then put a little bit of Dawn or Palmolive, and then clean it. And then very carefully rinse all the soap off and put it on a clean paper towel, and then try not to touch it anymore. Just touch it on the edges, not in the center, so you get a very nice clean glass. All right, but that piece you put the convex, this piece, put it in and put the curve to the outside. Okay, and it's leaning right up against the edge of the metal, but this piece of rubber is holding it in place. Guys, this works fantastic because I can actually see with my glasses. So when I'm hunting, I see a squirrel. All I got to do is just raise my scope up, and I can see the crosshair, and it's perfectly focused, no haze, like with the acrylic, and it helps with focusing it in with the glasses. I also did it on this one, but this one, there was a second scope I took apart, and unfortunately it's a lot thinner. So what I did is I took a seal and I put the seal on the outside. See these wrinkles that are in here? That seal popped into place. Now the glass won't move. Otherwise I could do this and it would fall out. But because I put that seal on there, the seal is actually squeezing the glass. Then I put it in here, and it fit into the seal is actually fitting in one of these wrinkles. So you can see how it moves. It's actually on this one, and then this one just goes right up against the rim, and now I can focus. So these two scopes are fixed for my eyes. All right. Hey, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment. I'll see if I can walk you through it. I mean, if you really want to, I'll produce another video showing you exactly what I'm doing inside here, because I mean, this is wasted glass. It was just sitting in my drawer. It's been sitting in my drawer for probably 10 years. So now it actually has a really good use with it. Now this one, you can recognize it on Amazon because it has this piece. That's the only one I found on Amazon. On Temu, this is the only one that I found on Temu that had this ability to scoot it back towards you. How it hovers above the little seven round magazine, and will push it back. So now I can actually use the buttstock. Because with this one, it was actually this. You can see the difference. It was actually mounted like that. That's how much difference I gained by this one. And I've ordered one that's this style for this one, so this one can be mounted that far also. But I think I'm going to add that one to a 22 for hunting at the ranch. Anyway, guys, like I said, leave me a comment. If you have any questions, I can help you with it. If not, if you want, I'll produce a video and I'll take this apart and show you where the glasses and stuff are. Okay? Thanks. Remember, shoot straight and keep it safe. Bye.